Welcome back everyone. I can finally announce we're here to see the promotion match for Eddy to Fujin. Feels like it was yesterday where we just promoted to Mighty Ruler, and with the update 1.05 coming out I actually had to change a lot in my strategies and gameplay ways, and actually also learn a lot more about when to sidestep and what. So we're here, have a match against a Fujin last player who's definitely not bad. So like no hate at all to that player. In the first round I actually got sort of the overhand. As we see here, this match will take a while, and I'm gonna try my best here to accommodate that as we go along. So far, yeah, I got down to rage mode, and at least luckily I also got some health back, and I got at least here, as we can see, a few strings coming back. It's funny that this Fujin just could not at all duck my strings, so probably has no access to Eddy, which, I mean, as a lady player, that's my advantage. As we see here, we finished the first round with a nice, relaxed 3+4. As we see now in this round here, this last one actually started mixing me up a little bit more. I tried to be more aggressive, but actually will regret this decision, so I actually standing back a little bit. Also, good idea to go from relax back to handstand and then use the 1+2, which gives me armor, which is quite a nice mix up here. And speaking of mix up here, Lars actually pushed me down over 2 another rounds, so 1-1 stands right now. Opening up here with a few jabs and then continuing on with my free string, hoping that I can get some opening in here. I don't try really anymore to spam, of course, the Eddy free string, but sometimes when it just works, it works. And I mean, why stop not doing it? It's always a little mind check here with the enemies if they know what to do or not. And if they know, I'm like, okay, gotta mix it up a little bit. And in this instance here, I got lucky that I conked this little launch off and then continue on. Now putting up the pressure with while running free and just using my Eddy string as I just explained it. It just works, so why not? Let's keep up the pressure, get our heat on. And I was always thinking that this guy would actually use his rage out, but he didn't, so I didn't even need to wait. So mine was actually wait for my heat to go off and then launch that rage out. I just need to be patient and launch, and for that, unfortunately, I never do that often enough, so I often also eat the rage outs too. As you see here now, this last coming back and forth. I thankfully get a little bit better here with guessing the right choices when there's a low coming on. This last at least also always ends on the mid with the heat engager when he has heat available, and if he doesn't, he always goes for the low, so it's a little bit more obvious what he does next. So in this instance here, I sadly got launched from the low, and it's now 2-2 final round. Let's get this win. Let's finally get the Fujin. This is my 4th Fujin promotion, by the way. I always had a king before that. 3 times I had promotion to Fujin, and 3 times it was a king that ruined it for me. So definitely gotta work on my matchup with Eddy and king. You can see here, wasting this last heat by just waiting out and then grabbing for it. I also noticed that he was really bad at breaking grabs, so I just used that to my advantage as well. Using a little bit of armor move to just spam down here once again while running free. Going into handstand on block or a hit, both the same works. And now it looks a little bit dark for us, but thankfully I knew that he was spamming and I was not blocked yet, so just put on my rage art, didn't die. And that's it once again. I think every time lately when I promote, it's actually because the rage out lands and the enemy dies from that. So here we are. Fujin achieved on Eddy. Finally, maybe it's time for another character. Maybe Lydia next? I don't know. Thanks everyone for watching. I personally like doing these recordings here just to see how my history is with the changes in gameplay and everything, and I hope you enjoyed as well. Have a nice day and see you all soon. Bye bye.